Students, as I have stated, we are going to start with chapter networking concepts. So first of all, we just try to understand the networks in our daily life, networks of roads, railways, networks of ATMs, also networks of mall. Because in the era of internet, we are interacted with one another anywhere in the world. So these are the connectivity. Suppose we have to go Patna, Darbhanga or any other cities from Muzaffarpur, we need the network of roads or network of railways. Either we can go through commercial vehicle or self vehicle, but we have to go for transmitting, for traveling one place to another. We need a media, that is your roads, railways, whatever required. So computer networks can be determined, can be explained that when two or more computers are connected to each other and able to retrieve and send their information as well as their hardware devices, then we can say computers are in networks. So दो और दो से अधिक कंप्यूटर जब एक दूसरे से इंटरैक्ट है, एक दूसरे से कनेक्टेड है, तो और आपस में ये दोनों कंप्यूटर्स डेटा को भेज सकते हैं या प्राप्त कर सकते हैं. As well as they can also share their hardware resources, then computers are in network. Again, the components of network, when we have connected the computers through networks, it consists some basic parts, message, whatever we want to send or we retrieve, that is not message. So during send or retrieve, the two components, that is your sender and receiver, also transmission media, that it is a physical media by which medium we are going to transmit our informations. Again, the fifth point is protocol. Protocol is a set of rules and regulations in real life, also in our computer science. In case of networking, in case of data transmission, we need some protocols, we need some rules and regulations which have to follow the network. Again, now we are going to move. What is the advantage of networking? Efficient use of storage media. Efficient use of storage media means it is very economical. It is very economical to send your data or retrieve your data. Again, we can process our informations as fast as possible. Reduction in hardware cost. As earlier we have told that they can share their hardware resources as well as send or receive data. So in case of computer network, if there are 20 computers are connected in a small company office and there is a printer attached to any node, suppose computer number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Generally we say node, each computer in a network is called a node. So if there are 20 computers, we have seated at node number 5 and want to access the data or send the data computer number 20, that is node 20. It is possible very easily. This reduces your cost. Also, no need to install and attach computer with each and every node. If one printer or a scanner are connected and installed to your node 50, you are able to retrieve to take print out anywhere in the network, that is any node in the network. Also, it reduces the cost and also takes less time to do any work. Quickest document delivery, that is in traditional way when we use our post office, we use courier services. We have to send any documents. First, we have to pack in an envelope, and then after writing addresses, we have to send to post office or the courier office. They can retrieve, they can reach at their destinations either 2-3 days, or it can take more days. Also, we have no tracking activities. We are not able to track where the documents has it. Due to emergence of computer networking, we are able to send or retrieve data anywhere in the world, anytime. So it is the fastest, quickest document delivery. Now we have to study about the networking media. Media means a medium, a source, a path by which we can transmit, we can send, the data can be traveled through source to destination. So there are two types of transmission media. One is your wired media and second is your wireless media. So first we have to study about wired technology networking. This is Ethernet network cable. This is the most popular network cable using wired network. The cable resembles just like your phone cables. So using network cable, we can connect each other in a computer network and able to send informations. There are mainly two types of Ethernet cables. One is crossover cable and second is straight through cable. When we have to connect two computers, we have to share either that may be retrieved or that may be sent within only two computers. We have to use crossover cable. In our real life, in our practical life, we also say cross cable. That using cross cable, we are able to transfer data one computer to another. But whenever we are talking about straight through cable, we can transfer, we can connect computers data through a router or switch. Multiple computers can be connected using this straight through cable. Now it is coaxial cable. Coaxial cable is also a transmission medium using which we can send video files, audio files as well as text file. A coaxial cable basically consists of central copper surrounded by insulation material by which we can able to share data. It is also two types of cable, baseband coaxial cable and broadband coaxial cable. In case of baseband coaxial cable, we can transmit data in a single signal, but broadband cable we can send data multiple devices, multiple connected devices, that will be your computers, laptops, etc. Again, your transmission medium is fiber optic cable, and which is the most popular and fastest developing among all the transmission medium. But it has also that it is expensive. So it is expensive also. It is expensive. That's why it is better in case of other medium. A fiber optical cable is high resistant, uses low power, so data can be traveled fastly. Also, data can be traveled fastly. Also, it is secure data. Now, your advantage of networking and transmission medium we have discussed. So now we are going to discuss wireless networking technology. Wireless networking technology. We all are very much familiar with many of the wireless technology, as in the present era each and every person uses smartphones. So you are familiar with Bluetooth, infrared technology, Wi-Fi, etc. Bluetooth, we are very much familiar with Bluetooth because using Bluetooth we can send and retrieve data from one mobile to another, one computer to another mobile. It establishes the short range communications. So whenever we have to send or retrieve data during a short path, during a short area, we can use Bluetooth. For sending or receiving data, you should must enable your Bluetooth. It can transmit data up to 240 meters depending upon your network connectivity, depending upon signals. Infrared technology. Infrared technology also is a short range of technology in which we can send data through radio signals. It can also send up to 5 meters of distance. Suppose the best example of infrared technology is your remote control. So using remote control, you sit just one end of your room and your TV or any devices which can be operated, which can be controlled by remote. We are able to control our TV, lights, fans or any other electrical or electronics appliances. Now the most popular technology is Wi-Fi, as Wi-Fi stands wireless fidelity. Wireless fidelity means using Wi-Fi It comes into the category of wireless transmission medium. So using Wi-Fi, we can transmit data without cables. It is relatively inexpensive in case of other technology. It has high power consumptions. It is slower than the wired connections. Depending upon weather condition, depending upon geographical situations, we can retrieve data. Now, we have discussed about networking. So, in case of situations, depending upon weather, depending upon situations, area, this can be differ. This can be categorized into different types of network technology. So, the network technologies, types of networks we are going to discuss. One is PAN, that stands for Personal Area Network. It is a very short range network through our personal devices, personal gadgets, personal mobiles. We can able to share, we can able to connect within our house, within our small offices, and able to retrieve data as well as send. Second, your LAN stands for Local Area Networks. As the name suggests, that it is local area networks. So it has limited to the local area. Means it contains, it is able to send or transmit data, greater data or greater distance in comparison to PAN. But when we have to connect within a campus, within a small office, we have to use LAN connections. Using computers, using LAN, we can able to communicate, able to connect our computers. One is the new thing, that is CAN, Cluster Area Network. It is also a type of LAN, but different geographical situations where we cannot establish connections through wire media. We cannot communicate through wires. Using wires, we are able to use cluster area network. Suppose we have to establish a connection within our school premises, within a school campus, within a college campus, we have to use CAN, that is cluster area network. Now, MAN stands for Metropolitan Area Network. Using Metropolitan Area Network, we can communicate, we can connect computers within a city. Within a city, we can say that within some kilometer distances. The better example of Metropolitan Area Network is your cable TV network. When a cable TV service provider wants to connect their customers, their consumers throughout the city, they can use this type of network, that is Metropolitan Area Network. Also, suppose a local bank, suppose we are at Muzaffarpur and a local bank named Lakshmi Vikas Bank, and there are so many offices within this city, and the head office or its administrators, its management wants to connect all the branches, wants to centralize data all the branches, then they can use Metropolitan Area Network using MAN networks, and they are able to access at their headquarters to all its branches. And now your WAN stands for Wide Area Network. This is the most popular network, that is Wide Area Network. If we consider about PAN, CAN, LAN or WAN, we have no ability, we have no possibility, we are not going to connect WAN, then we cannot assume, we cannot think about internet, we cannot connect globally throughout the computers. So as WAN stands for Wide Area Network, it connects throughout the country or either outside the country. We can connect using this technology. Also, the better example of LAN is internet, as internet is a network of networks. Network of networks means this connects different types of networks in a single network, that is your internet. So internet is the best example of your WAN, that is wireless area network. Also telecom systems, suppose using BSNL, MTNL, we can dial our telephone number throughout the country, that is your possibility. That is also the example of, that is also an example of when. So students, today we have discussed related to this topic, this chapter, that is what is computer network concept, components, advantages of networking, what is the networking media, and also the types of networks. So I think you all have your computer books, that is Cyberways from KIPS publication. So you all have books. Go through each and every line, each and every topic of your contents. Today you have studied these 4 points, and if you have any problem, any doubt regarding any concepts, any word, any sentence, you can write to me, and I will reply your query, your questions through text messages. One thing is more important here, that during class hours, you should not send your voice messages, any good morning, good afternoon, or any formalities. We are discussing, we are studying our computer network. So don't try to waste your valuable time of your life in these formalities. Only you have to study, you have to grasp these concepts and go beyond these concepts. Also, you just remember that this is computer science, not any other subjects. Like after studying, after completing your 10 or 12 study or your college study, there is no need to study. If you are going another fields in comparison to the study. So this is the subject that either if you are a businessman, you are an entrepreneur, you are doing private job, personal job, private job, government job, or your own business, in computer, today rickshaw puller, to grocery shopkeepers, to engineers, scientists, they can't live without a smartphone, without computers, without laptop. So just remember, just imagine, just think the importance of computer in your life, and just try consciously and mindfully. Thanks. Have a good day.